I read this statement on behalf of the Muslim Caucus of Parliament and the National Muslim Conference of Ghana. I serve as the General Secretary of the National Muslim Conference and also a Secretary to the Muslim Caucus of Parliament. Without my ado, as Honorable A.B.F. Hussein opened this particular statement with what is going on in Gaza, we are all witnesses to what has happened to this world over the past 2 weeks. The boiling tension that have been simmering for decades between Palestinians and Israelis, especially along the borders with the Gaza Strip, exploded into an outright war between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Hundreds of people, and as the days have rolled by, thousands, mostly civilians on both sides, have been killed and thousands more wounded and missing in the Hamas-Israeli war. We of the National Muslim Conference of Ghana and Muslim Caucus of Parliament deplore the current prohibitive loss of lives, especially those of innocent, powerless civilians on all sides, and call for the cessation of hostilities, return to civility, commencement of negotiation and implementation or enforcement of durable and lasting peace anchored on the two-state solutions. Two-state solution that recognizes the existence and interests of both the Jewish Arab states of Israel and Palestine. We are first of the firm belief that it is only Allah Almighty, the creator of the universe and sustainer of life, who has the sole right to terminate human life. No one or group of people or persons have the right under whatever pretext to arrogate to themselves the authority to terminate the lives of others. We accordingly condemn the loss of thousands of lives of Israelis and Palestinians arising from the conflict over a week ago, as well as from the many years of colonial oppression of the Palestinian people, especially the blockade of the Gaza Strip by Israel. We especially condemn the October 17, 2023 Israeli bombing of the Al-Ali hospital in Gaza, in which over 500 people were reportedly killed and hundreds more wounded and maimed. The same condemnation goes to the Israeli government for the bombing and destruction of the oldest church in Gaza at the weekend, resulting in significant loss of lives. The attack on hospitals, churches, mosques, and killing and maiming of hundreds of people are massacre and therefore acts of genocide and clear war crime for which the government of Prime Minister Netanyahu must be held responsible. We are of the firm belief that what is happening today in the face of this full-blown war is a symptom of a bigger disease, the abysmal failure of the international community to live up to its own obligation of fairly and justly enforcing its own laws and rules anchored on binding resolution and protocol passed in the United Nations is largely responsible for the current state of affairs. This has been the case from the time of the passage of UN Security Council Resolution 242 of 1948, otherwise called the Partition Resolution, that divided Palestine into 2 states of Israel for the Jews and a state of Palestine for the Palestinians, to Security Council Resolution 338, reinforcing the recognition by the international community of the existence, independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of the 2 separate states of Israel and Palestine. As Muslims, we are only too aware of the threat these oppressive colonial actions have posed to the peace or practice of our Islamic beliefs, including various provocative acts by the Israeli government at the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Palestine, and urge all parties to respect the sanctity and dignity of these holy places. Attaining and sustaining peace in the Middle East are a difficult enterprise, but we know it can be done. The 1993 Oslo Peace Accord, under the leadership of US President Bill Clinton, and with the active support and participation of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and PLO Chairman Yasser Arafat, which brought great hope of peaceful coexistence between Israeli and Palestinians, showed that with visionary and pragmatic leaders, peace, fairness, and justice are possible in the Middle East. We call for a return to the vision, pragmatism, and commitment of these leaders to save the Middle East from the dangers of an expanding, devastating war, whose continuation might yet spell greater doom for mankind. Peaceful coexistence between Arabs and Jews and others in the current theater of conflict in Palestine and Israel is a critical imperative, and the international community has a bounden duty to work its realization now. In the spirit of national cohesion and holding on with the globally acknowledged position of Ghana as leader of non-aligned movement, we wish to take advantage of this unique opportunity to passionately appeal to our government to continue to stay within the boundaries of non-alignment in its approach to and comments on the Israeli-Hamas war, as the Ghanaian people will have no economic, social, political gain to make in that conflict, apart from the global peace and harmony the entire humanity stands to enjoy if peace eventually prevails in Israel and Palestine. We wish to also commend our government for joining the many peace-loving nations of the world to vote for cessation of fire in Gaza and to allow for humanitarian aid to reach the sovereign masses and innocent non-combatants who are currently suffering in Gaza as a result of the indiscriminate bombing currently going on in Gaza. May Allah shower his peace and mercy upon the people of Palestine and Israel, for them to accept one another and live in harmony as brethren. God bless our homeland, Ghana. God bless all peace-loving nations of the world. Thank you very much.